Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope that you are all doing okay in these current ascension energies. We are in an ascension portal that is quite intense, and there's a lot of ascension symptoms during this time. And that is normal because we are in a time of intense light codes coming in on the planet. So there is a lot of ascension happening right now, and a lot of the old is dismantled, a lot of the old timelines, and we are shifting really fast into our future identities, aligning more of our soul, coming back to our soul blueprint, and deeper connection, deeper alignment with who we truly are. And in this video, I wanted to dive deeper into the polarity work on this journey, because on this journey, we're going through a process of healing our own internal masculine and feminine so that these energies can unify. So you can come back into that inner union. And so this is a big part of this process, because the inner union is the merging of the masculine and feminine, your own internal masculine and feminine merged into that union. That's when you come back into that balance. That's when you really start to feel that internal inner union connection. And this is part of what we're going through on this journey, because the other part of this journey is merging into that alchemical union with your counterpart, with your divine masculine or divine feminine, your twin. And that's a union that's happening in the energy first and foremost, because the activation is to come back into your own soul blueprint and to your own union. Your twin is there to show you who you truly are on a soul level, and to come back to your soul template and restore your soul blueprint. That's why we're on this journey, because we're here to restore our soul blueprint and connection to our soul divine source. Because you restore your divine source and you become the divine source by restoring your soul connection and soul blueprint. And this is what's really important on this journey. It's about the restoration and connection and alignment to your soul. And the union is happening within you, within the connection of your internal masculine and feminine, the unification of masculine and feminine. You're merging your own internal masculine and feminine, coming into your divine power, divine connection to your divine source, your soul, and you're also coming into that union with your divine counterpart. That alchemical marriage is building, because the separation is an energetic separation. That's what we're actually collapsing. We're collapsing the energetic separation, and we're merging these energies back into one. Your soul is merging back into one. And this is really important on this journey to understand, because we're trying to change the external. We can't change the external without changing the internal, without changing the energy, without collapsing duality and separation in the energy and coming back into that oneness energetically. And as you come back into that oneness energetically with your twin, you're really going to feel a strong force pulling you together, because the merging of the masculine and feminine is a strong force unifying you together and bringing you back together into union. And that's a big, big force that's forcing both divine counterparts into divine alignment. Because you see, we've been out of alignment with our divine source, with our soul, and we're coming back into that divine alignment through this journey. The masculine has to go through a process of coming back into divine alignment and really coming into their soul signature and soul template, because the activation on this journey is to really clear out everything that's not in alignment to your soul blueprint and come back into that union with your soul, that alchemical marriage. And so this is the journey here. But when we're going through this journey, there is the process that's unfolding. It's an energetic process happening within you. The ascension is all about merging masculine and feminine. So everyone that's going through ascension is doing polarity work to merge masculine and feminine. This is a really important part of ascension. And that's how you come back into your divine connection and restore your soul blueprint, is by actually merging the masculine and feminine back into unity. And this is what you're going through on this journey. You're going through a process of restoring these inner energies. And so these inner energies can unify. And so what you're going through on this process is healing the wounds of the masculine and of the feminine. So you're healing the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect of within yourself. So this is feminine wounds to do with, codependency, unworthiness. We're healing lots of things with the feminine energy, which is a lot of these deeper wounds that we're holding on to that are not allowing us to expand and not allowing us to come into our soul blueprint and soul purpose ultimately. These are things like rejection, unworthiness. This is all linked to the feminine principle, feminine energy. We have the masculine energy as well that needs to be healed, which follows the feminine. And that is healing a lot of these things to do with maybe discipline, restoring your foundation, structure in your life. There's a lot of masculine wounds as well that divine feminines have. And this has to do a lot with the root chakra and having maybe a father wound as well that you're having to heal within yourself, which is connected to your own internal masculine. And so we're healing these two energies within ourselves to come into that balance, to come into that inner union. And so the feminine energy goes first. You're healing your feminine energy first. So the feminine energy is the one that you're going to feel first that's healing. So these are a lot of these wounds that I mentioned, which is codependency, rejection. We have abandonment wounds. We have unworthiness wounds. We have fears, a lot of these deep-seated fears within ourselves that are linked to the feminine as well. And we're restoring a lot of this creative life force energy, the creative power with the feminine healing. And the feminine healing is so important. And we've been doing this feminine healing work now for several years. For a lot of the divine feminines, they've been healing their feminine energy, and the masculine energy follows the feminine. So the feminine is restored, the masculine aligns to where the feminine has shifted. And so this is how it works also with the divine union with your external counterpart. As you come into your feminine power, as you come into more of your feminine, divine feminine essence, divine feminine power, the masculine also follows you, your masculine, your divine counterpart. And so this is really important and really big part of this journey to come back into your own internal union with yourself and to come into divine union with your counterpart. And this is all about ending that separation and that duality, that imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. And that happens within you first as you're healing your own internal energies, as you're balancing your own internal masculine and feminine. And so a lot of this will be coming up for you during this time. A lot of these wounds will be shown to you, or you'll be feeling them coming up for you. And these are not comfortable wounds. These are not comfortable things to sort of heal and feel. But it's part of what we have to go through in order to release these wounds and traumas and energies, which are old templates that are falling apart. And these are old templates that are linked to your ancestry. These are old templates that are linked, to generational things, generational wounds, generational traumas. And these are things that we're here to actually heal as twins, to come back into our soul blueprint and soul alignment, to come back into, who we truly are. And so all these old templates have to be dismantled because we're here to break through these 3D old templates to come back into your divine connection, to come back into that balance, that harmony, into that inner union. Because that's how we're naturally meant to live. We're naturally meant to be in connected to our soul blueprint, to our inner union. We're supposed to be with our divine counterpart. We've been out of balance and really living in reverse and in these distorted energies and distorted template. We've been living very unnaturally, and we're restoring all that natural, the natural order, the divine order of things by doing the work within ourselves. And this is what we're here to bring back, is the restoration of your authentic soul blueprint, the natural way, your connection back to source, your connection back to yourself, your divine connection, your union. All of that is a restoration of what we are, what we've lost, what we've been in this separation for so long. And now we're restoring all of that with this ascension cycle. And a big part of that is healing the imbalances between masculine and feminine, rectifying these imbalances within yourself first, because this is a journey of coming into your own connection with your own divine source, your own soul blueprint, your own connection with your soul. And a lot of this work that you'll be doing on this journey has to do with the polarity work, which is healing your own internal masculine and your own internal feminine energy. So these energies can come into that merging, that union. And that's when you're going to restore that divine connection within yourself. You're going to restore that divine balance within yourself. And this is a huge part of this journey, because you want to come back into that inner union. And that's really you in your power. Because as these energies start to unify, you're coming back into balance and into your own divine power. And that's a really powerful place to be, because you come into that 0 point. And that's a very harmonizing force, and you will be a harmonizing force for everyone around you. And that's really the place that we're coming back to on this journey by doing this polarity work. And a lot of these wounds and traumas and things will be coming up for you during this time, because this is what these light codes are dismantling. And as these light codes come in, they're going to be purging these old templates, these old karmic energies, these old ancestral energies. These old templates will be coming up for you to see and to heal, ultimately to release. And so we have to hold compassion for ourselves in this process. We have to hold deep compassion and love, because this is not a comfortable process. And this is not comfortable for you to feel, to release, to go through, but this is part of the process to really come into your own divine power. So if you want more help with this process and you need more help with polarity work, you want to know more about this, I have a lot of videos on here, but I also have a lot of more videos on Patreon. If you want more community, if you want more content on this, I also have my polarity course, which is a really powerful course to help you with polarity work on this journey. So I send you lots of love for this process and during this time, and I will connect with you in the next video.